What's up, guys? Welcome to our Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is the final mission.
Delta's boarding the plane, and I don't have long. You need to head for the fake weather station. It handles the bunker's climate control. Find a way to cut through the vent, and you'll be inside the bunker. Then plug in those 3 flash drives I gave you. Get the virus into their systems.
So in this section here, just keep moving. There's different ways you can tackle this. This is just the way I found that worked best for me. Hopefully this route that I take actually works for you. I feel it's the quickest, and it's really just a lot more simpler. Just keep moving this way. There is a guard up ahead. He is going to come this way. You won't have enough time to move forward. So what I recommend is get right here, and you should be good. As you can see, right here he comes. He's always going to be heading this way. So you're not really going to be able to get around him unless you go the other way. The way I'm taking avoids all the snipers. If you go straight ahead, you will have to deal with those guys. And it's a lot easier to get caught. Here, you have a little bit more waiting, but you have a little bit more freedom as those guys aren't looking in your general direction. So you can go ahead and move up here. You can go through the door or this way. I recommend climbing up and just infiltrating this way, as it is a lot quicker. Go ahead and keep moving when you drop down.
There's no cover out there anywhere.
Make sure you use cover in this section. And just wait on these guys to kind of separate. They're all going to go off and do their own thing. So right now we're waiting on this heavy to move across the room, and we're waiting on this guy right here to move. They do take a little bit of time, but they will move. There is a glitch in this mission. It doesn't happen until a little bit later. But go ahead and wait on this guy, then you can go ahead and move over here. Just go back the way you came. Like I said, my route is a lot of waiting, but it's really, to me, the simplest route. So go ahead and get up against this fence and wait right here, because the heavy is right here. I also recommend that you tag them, at least the ones that are going to be, in your way, so you know where they're at all times. If you don't tag, you won't have enough time to make it through. He will spot you. So even though this is a lot of waiting, it's a lot easier. Wait for him to move ahead. You should be good right here. Get up against this. Just kind of wait on him. He's not going to look your way. He's just going to go the opposite way. Let him have a couple of steps ahead of you. And then you should be able to move forward without any issues whatsoever. Now the snipers will point in this direction, so make sure you take your time. Make your way through here and just drop down. And you've completed this first section without taking anybody out. So now you got to deal with lasers. Here you just want to get to a certain point. They won't touch you if you're at a certain spot. You can only climb up a certain way. So just take your time. This section here is probably the most tedious of this entire mission. The rest of it flows pretty simple. So just keep waiting and you should be good here. Just go ahead and drop down. You don't have no lasers in this section, but you do right here up ahead. Alright, this section here, you really want to take your time. There's a lot of them. If you really look at it from a standpoint, you could really get around very quickly. But you want to take your time down here, because if you don't, you can get caught. But you should be able to get through. Hopefully everything lines up in that section. You should be able to repeat it that way every single time you're going through those lasers. Here you could just drop down and go ahead and move forward. The guy's not even going to see you. There are two guys that talk in this room, but you can go this way. You should be good. Make sure you stay crouched and open this door. This guy here, you're going to distract with a noisemaker. I recommend that you have the crossbow. Also, if you brought in the tri-rotor, it really doesn't come in to play for this mission, because you really can't use it. Now here I got stuck. That's another glitch. Hopefully that does not happen. Go ahead and shoot the noisemaker there, get his attention. If you try any other distractions, and I've tested this, in this area they will start looking and they will find you. So that's the only way you can get around that area without any other issues. Wait on this guy. There is another guy in this elevator. You're going to distract with a noisemaker as soon as he opens up the door. That way you can get around very quickly. He will not see you. You should be able to get by this section without any issues whatsoever. Go ahead and drop down. Here you got some lasers you got to get by, but you can disable them. So this section here is trying to figure out, okay, like what way do I have to go and all that. So you do got to get around the other side here. I was just trying to figure out what to do because I was like, wait, isn't this laser supposed to move? But it actually doesn't move. So go ahead and switch sides and make your way around to this area right here. Just go ahead and drop, you should be fine. That'll disable a portion of those lasers, and then here you're just going to make your way around this way. Do not slide, you want to wait and time this correctly. You just don't want to get caught in these sections, and they made this level that way. Now here you're going to shoot this, and this is where the glitch happens up ahead, and I'll explain it when we get there. Alright, so this section you're going to drop here, you're going to keep going, you're going to go around this way, and you should be good. Up ahead there is a vent, and there is a glitch, and it actually does show up here. What can happen is you'll go to open up this vent to get to the last section here. Go ahead and use the distraction, and sometimes it will not open. This is a glitch. It's been in the game for a while, as you'll see right here. It doesn't open. Sometimes it won't open at all. But luckily, it actually did open. So if that happens, do what I do there. Hopefully it opens. If it doesn't open, restart the checkpoint and repeat the steps that I just showed you, and it should work. Now this guy here, we're just going to wait on him. Now you could follow behind him, but you want to move very slow. But not too slow, because you want to get through here. Once he goes past a certain point, you won't be able to get in here. Alright, so this is the final section. I've mapped this out to where you just have to follow the steps that I do if you're struggling with this final part. So you're going to go this way, and then it's going to lead you to a couple events. Events are a big thing in this final part. It's going to allow you to get to these 3 terminals, and there's A, B, and C. I always go for C first. I just find it to be easier. It's right there. You might as well get it. It's not a big deal. Let this guy turn around, and you can go ahead and move forward. There are 4 people you need to take out, and one of them is this guy right up ahead. It just makes it easier. I went through this entire mission before. I did it without taking anybody out, but it is so tough to do. So to make it easier for walkthrough purposes, yes, I did take this guy out. There is a glitch with this guy. If you distract him and you come back through the same grating that we're going to head through, he will notice you, or somewhat. It's just a glitch. It always happens. And then people start looking for you for no reason. So, to avoid that, just take him out. Otherwise, you have to get through this entire portion without distracting anybody. Get up against this cover. Use the cover system here. It helps you out a lot. Now you only have 1 terminal left, which is terminal B. There's 4 people we're going to have to take out. It just makes it easier. So that's why I did it this way. There's a guy at this door. If you have the timing that I have, obviously you can go different routes. But you want to peek under. I go ahead and distract him. Now he notices me right when I open the door. But as long as you take him out very quickly before the camera gets here, you're good. I'm waiting for this camera to move in this section so I can shut this door. It just makes it so when other people are coming through, they don't say, "Oh, this door is open." And then they find the guy, you know, knocked out. So at this point, you've already got the ghost. It doesn't really matter, but for all intents and purposes, it just makes it easier if it's just like nobody was ever really there, you know? Here you're going to jump up. You should be fine. You have enough time, so I do recommend that you take out this light. Go ahead and use this grating here. Now these 2 guys, you're going to have to take them out. It shouldn't be too hard. They do different things. I recommend going around here. You should be fine. If you don't do anything to distract any of them, they do huddle up and it makes it a lot easier. Luckily here I was able to get both of them, so Luckily, I was fast enough to take both of them out, so there's not an issue there. But we didn't kill any of them. We just knocked them out. They're sleeping gas. There is a thing that comes through here, but you should be fine. When the camera goes back the other way, we could drop down. You should be good. And you have completed this mission.
Can't respond, Sam. But if they leave Denver, it's all over. Stop him any way you can.
I want a full sweep of the plane when we get
Just go ahead and take him down. You will see at the end screen that I did take out all 4 and we did get the Ghost Mastery.
Sam, Briggs is down. He's making a run for it.
Grim, get Briggs a medic now. I'm going after Sadiq.
Copy. We're on it.
Descend's here!
Where are you?
So here he actually catches me, which is kind of unique. I wasn't expecting him to get me in here because I've done this section so many times. But he actually did, you know, spot me. It doesn't really count against us, so it's not a big deal. But I kind of thought it was pretty cool because it shows that even if he spots you, you can still take him down. Obviously, he knows I'm there. I mean, it's common sense. Now, he's going to run away, but this kind of forced me to actually go a different route, so... Which, if he catches you, it's not a big deal. You can literally, as long as he doesn't actually shoot and take you out, you can get around him without an issue. So, just use the cover to your advantage. At this point, I'm looking around, trying to see, okay, what way can I go? So I wait till he's like, he's really fixated over there and over here. But his pattern goes back so much that you have to really take your time. So at this point, I'm just waiting. Luckily for me, he didn't spot me right on and we're good. You obviously don't want to move right now because he's looking in our direction. But once you have the clear, you can go ahead and move around without him actually spotting you. And this is what will allow you to get behind him.
Where the hell is he?
And hey, it should be good. This final section here, you want to make sure that you actually are on point with your mashing for the X, because if you don't, this section can end very, very quickly. So now you want to keep mashing X as much as you can.
There's always enough.
And that is the end of Blacklist. So you've completed the game. This mission took a while, but I figured it out, and we did get Ghost. And we only took out 4 people, because they were the only 4 that we had to take out. We didn't get no Panther, no combat, or anything. And you'll see that on the end results here. So. Alright, I'll see you guys on the next walkthrough.
Wire transfer confirmed.